Alright, so now you're making your way out of the Batcave with your newly found weapons. This part's pretty easy, though. It's just traversing the caves. Not a lot of strategery to it.
Okay. But
back to the topic that we talked about in the last video.
Hottest chick in Batman movies.
Now, originally you said hottest villain.
Yeah.
So you want to include...
non-villains.
You want to include Alicia Silverstone as a potential winner. All right, so who else is there? There's Halle Berry. No, not Halle Berry. Kim
Basinger.
Who is she?
The Batman's love interest in Batman 1987 version. You know,
I need to rewatch that because I don't remember that.
The first Tim Burton Batman. It's
I need to rewatch all of these.
The Joker is Jack Nicholson.
I will rewatch a lot of these by the next voiceover session, just so I have more to talk about.
Okay. We got Uma.
She's a contender. Michelle Pfeiffer,
Alicia Silverstone. Katie Holmes.
Oh yeah, Katie Holmes and Maggie Gyllenhaal, I guess. If you're into putty face.
She's much more attractive in that one with Will Ferrell.
You need to
Stranger Than Fiction. But yeah, definitely not Maggie Gyllenhaal.
No. Who else? What other Bat characters? What about like Mr. Freeze's wife? Was she ever in the movie?
I don't know, man.
Because that was like part of
there had to have been
part of his story. Like his wife had cancer or something, and he froze her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just solved another Riddler puzzle by aligning the question marks, and I got it right this time. Riddler. Who else? Like, are there any other chicks in the most recent Batman movies besides Maggie and the Scientologist?
Mrs. Cruz.
Mrs. Cruz. Yeah.
I don't know, man. He doesn't really. His only love interest is the one chick.
Right.
There haven't been female villains in the new one.
Right.
And none of the villains have had girlfriends. Because Two-Face's girlfriend was the same damn girlfriend as Batman. So I don't know. So I guess I would go with,
that's a good point.
Those, Kim Basinger.
Now, I can't remember.
But this is like the 80s. When she was
in the movie, not like 2009.
No.
Like the day that they filmed that.
Right.
Yeah.
The day that they filmed that. Not like after she's been in 8 Mile and looks like trailer trash.
Been to drug rehab 3 times. I would say Katie Holmes is maybe number 1.
I would put Uma.
What were the other? Uma. No, she was a redhead in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's losing points.
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armor.
Like Uma, Kill Bill Uma? That's not the same.
That's not the same. I've never been a big Michelle Pfeiffer fan.
I saw her, like, in person.
Really?
Yeah. I saw her in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Is she good looking?
Like, she had on a huge hat and sunglasses.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, well, she doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to be seen. My dad recognized her, and he was like, yeah, that's Michelle Pfeiffer. I was like, oh wow, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
I also saw Tom Selleck in Hawaii.
That's awesome.
Biggest fucking mustache in the world.
Yeah, you need that. You could use that.
Yeah, if I could grow the biggest fucking mustache in the world, I would, but I can't.
I know, man. Like, I don't get it. How do you grow such a burly stash?
I don't know. He rubs some sort of compound into his upper lip and massages it and plays special mustache growing music to it
Yeah.
every night.
So what's the best Batman movie? Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You gotta speak up, man.
Dark Knight. Dark Knight.
Okay.
What do you say? It was so good.
Yeah, it's hard to pass up.
So like
I prefer Adam West.
Adam West. Bang, pow.
I just like the dancing. Actually,
Yeah.
the dancing's my favorite part.
The old Batman I used to watch, like as a kid. The Adam West Batman. The same bat time, same bat channel.
You actually watched?
Oh
the
yeah,
Adam
I watched
West
the
Batmans?
episodes.
Oh really?
They were awesome.
I was never really into Batman.
I was
like,
big
as
into
a kid.
Batman as a kid.
Huh?
I got Batman toys and a Batman outfit.
Like you said, the Tim Burton first Batman was 1987 or 9,
Or 8, yeah.
right in that range.
'Cause I
So
s- yeah.
that was like before we were 5 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw it when I
5
was
years old.
like 5.
Okay, so yeah, like
On video.
I was never into Batman at that
Oh my
time.
god, I loved that movie. Loved it.
Have you watched it recently to know if it holds up?
Somewhat. Not really recently. But we've got it on VHS. Too bad we don't have a VCR.
VHS.
Carl just jumped into your box of cables and jumped out.
Awesome. Good job getting out of there. So in this next area, there's a couple like, snipers up top, but you can sneak up on both of them pretty easily. I don't know. I really like the direction they're taking this new, like the new Batman movie franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, like all the comic book movies lately have been pretty good.
Well, it's more of like a realistic.
Instead of like bright colors and cartoony.
Right.
Right.
Oh my god, the one with George Clooney
Uh-huh.
was so bad. Like,
Was-
I was probably still in 8th grade when I saw it in the
Yeah.
theater. And even as an 8th grader, I walked out thinking, that was horrible. That movie was so terrible.
I can't remember that one. Like, I remember the movies by who the villains were.
Okay, Arnold.
Oh, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Chill out.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah, that one's pretty bad. Like,
Yeah.
where they have as many vehicles as possible in the game, just so they can sell the like the Play School Iceman or Mr. Freeze cars and
Yeah,
all that
that's the
shit.
one with Batgirl.
And Robin, right? Like they're all in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that had Alicia Silverstone and
Or maybe I think that was the one with Batgirl.
so I could have done that part a lot better right there. If you fall on them, you can usually knock them out. But I missed him on the fall. And I almost got killed in the process.
Because you're a noob.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a noob. Big fracking noob.